Rest in peace, Bruce Whipple. No, I'm not talking to you from beyond my earthly existence, but I do want to talk to you about how life is fleeting and my tombstone and give you some input on maybe some things you can do differently than what you're doing now. About 2 years ago, I saw a piece on the news about a craftsman who was old school, made tombstones, and hand chiseled them out. And I wanted to have that done for my wife and me. She wasn't as excited as I was, but I wanted to do it. So I went and visited him. He ended up saying, I hope you're healthy, because I've got a 2-year lead time. We ended up selecting, which is what the old was, a piece of Monson slate from Monson, Maine. And then a few weeks ago, he sent me the picture of the finished, which I'm going to include here. Also asked him to put on the slogan that I've used over and over again, never ask, never get. So I am not planning to use that anytime soon. But at 72 years old, I still a lot of times think in my mind that I'm that 18 or 24-year-old person graduating from high school or college. And where did those years go and how quickly they went? One of the things that I encourage mentees to do is to write their obituary. And I would encourage you to write your obituary two ways. One, the way you are now, the path you're on. And two, the path you want to be on. And go through what you've done, your family, where you visited, businesses you've built, charities you've supported, whatever it is in there. Now, if you are on your obituary the way you want to be, good for you. Most people are not. Most people end up spending more time planning a 2-week vacation than they do planning their life. And just let that sink in for a second. They know where they're going to go, when they're going to get there, what they're going to do. But life is kind of like Groundhog's Day for them. They go to the job, the same job oftentimes, get up, go there, come home, do whatever they do, rinse and repeat the next day. They are working someone else's to-do list. They're not working their to-do list. And so when you think about that, think about, and I do think about, the mentees that I've had that have one location to 54 locations and everything in between. And there are those that have never built a board in 4 or 5 years that I know of. So what are the differences? And the differences almost always come down to the why. Why is it important to do this? How much of a priority is it in your life? Well, yeah, I'm still young. I got plenty of time. Well, look at the tombstone. Those end dates aren't there yet. And there's an awful lot of things that I'm proud of that I accomplished. But there are still many things that I want to do. And time is fleeting. You will perhaps not understand that, but look at parents, look at grandparents, and look at how their lives went and how quickly that time seemed to pass in a lot of cases. So I would encourage you to go through that exercise. Write your obituary the way it is and the way you want it to be. Then learn what to do. If acquisition is what you want to do, learn what those process and steps are. They've been proven to be successful. I can't guarantee your success. I don't know you, but I have plenty of mentees that have done that. They've acquired the quickest business in 9 days. Don't count on that. And again, the longest is never. They've put boards together in a matter of weeks. They've gotten professionals oftentimes in a matter of weeks where other people have struggled to do that. The difference often becomes having a mentor, having a team around you, and taking those actions. So I would encourage you to think about that, take some action, know what to do. You can learn that. You can contact me. You can contact someone else if you think they are better at guiding you in this. But most people do not do this alone. Most people have a team around them, mentors around them, so that they know what to do and what not to do. So, rest in peace, Bruce Whipple? Not yet. But that day is closer than it was when I was 20 years old. And so think about that and take that action to write that obituary in the two versions. Most people that do that come back and say, wow, what an impact that had on me. And I've now thought about why this is important, what I need to know to be able to do it, and then what action I'm going to do, and then work a plan, like the vacation plan, where you're going to be, on what dates, what you have to accomplish. And if you do that, you will be in much better control of your life and have a much better chance at success in business acquisition if that's what your focus is.